So this was a spice that Charles, actually one of the guys here, said to do because it enables your 4-drops getting into there. I don't know how I felt about it. I never actually saw it to test it, so it's just more games. Only
Right
three.
here.
Yeah. Only 3 super combos.
Oh, what? Why? That's insane.
It's all I had.
Okay.
So yes, I know I should be at 4, but it's all I could find.
Yep.
It should be at 4. Next time it will be at 4. I have it coming. The card that makes this whole deck worth it. 3 demonics. I know you have been saying that you should be playing 4, but Wednesday, that first tournament we played, I was seeing them too much.
I mean, actually, the majority of people only play 3. Most people only play 3.
I might be testing to go down to 2. I think especially with that 8 drop, so that's still 6 copies of a card. Yeah. But probably 3's probably the smartest way to go with that. And probably the best card, I think, in the deck. Demigra, we already know what this thing does.
It's a 1-drop Planeswalker.
It's a 1-drop Planeswalker that turns on your 5-drop Frieza. Yep. It just enables so much in the engine.
And they only kill Demigra if you want them to, because you can take the life.
Yeah, and I'd rather take the life because it's just awakening.
Yep.
And the best card. I would love to see someone actually play this, but you're just pitching this.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do, is pitch this to and go get your field spell. Then I am actually running 4 of the Friezas.
I mean, that makes sense. It's the best counterplay.
Yeah, it's a good counterplay. Yeah, I know my arts are mismatching. I got to fix that.
No, you don't. If I could have 4 different arts of that card, I would play all 4 different arts. Just to put other people on tilt.
3 of my 6 drops.
Damn. Oh, you got the baller version.
Yeah, one of the players actually sold it in to us, and I'm like, I gotta have it.
Yeah.
This card's amazing, especially when you play it for 3 off your field spell. Just ripping 2 out of your hands, just incredible.
Yeah.
And this is just free. It is free because of my ruler. It is super free.
Yep.
And it can pop a card off the field.
And it's crit.
Yeah, it is crit.
Yep.
2 Zarbons. I don't know how I felt about this card. I never had it in the graveyard to test. It was just a blocker one time. Most of my games were ending before. 2 surprise attack freezes. These.
Because you KO shit.
Yeah, you just.
And then you get another free play.
Yeah, you just get a free play, and it sometimes will help turn on Celzino.
Yep. Was that 4?
No, 2.
Oh, 4 cost though.
Yeah, 4 cost. This card, I am super impressed with this, especially with the 1-drop. You get to play it for 2, or actually 1 because it costs 3 less to evolve. So you're going to play that and leave up like a Shocking Death Ball or something to have a play.
So when you do that, what does this card do? You go from the 1 into this. What are you doing right there?
So it's a cost reducer.
Yep.
That it makes it go down to 1. And it hits 2 out of your opponent's hand. So once again, I am ripping opponent's cards. I do not. I want them cardless.
Yep.
Because.
And just swing it. Crit attackers.
Yeah.
Yep. So you get no more cards.
This card was probably the card I don't like it. I'm trying to find a cut for it, and it's just one of those. I don't understand the game well enough yet to understand how to get to this card without doing the 3-drop thing. I'm not a big fan of it, but. Maybe time will tell how it is, but so far I'm not impressed with it. It's one that I'm usually playing for my
energy.
Mana or energy.
Mana.
Make sure 3 of the 7 drops, and I think this was my big energy card because not understanding how they evolve and stuff yet to get into that. So once again, learning the game is a struggle. And probably my favorite card, 4 Shocking Death Balls. I loved this card. It actually won me the game first round.
It's a negate.
Yeah, it's
either
a
costs
negate,
an energy or
and-
it's free.
And it pops something off the field.
Yep. Which allows you can free play your freeze off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got to have the dormants.
Yep.
Like I have 3. I think maybe 4 is the right number. But they're hard to find.
Yeah, they're expensive as shit.
The price and it was more finding them. No one wants to let them go.
Yep.
I finally convinced Jimbo to let him go. So, yeah, I'm happy with those. And then we got the best card in the deck, like Salzino. Like he's insane. I did him on turn 2, and
Killed somebody.
yeah, I killed the guy. And I just think this card's way too overpowered.
All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna take a flashback to the tournament. What'd you play round 1?
I played a mono green deck. I don't actually really know. He was playing a bunch of unisons, but
Who'd you play against?
Robert.
He's playing Go Tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So how'd that matchup go?
I 2-0'd him. Like both games, I saw Salzino pretty early, and he just had nothing to pop it and couldn't deal with it. He had no cards in hand both games by the end of it.
So round 2, what'd you play?
Turtles.
Turtless.
And,
Turdless. Yeah.
actually,
He's got no turds.
the way Turtles played
Yeah.
really actually helped me because I actually didn't know how the our lives thing went, that we could pick any card, and he flipped up the Salzino, so that helped me. I popped my demonic with my Paragus.
He flipped up the Salzino in your life.
Yeah, in my
So you
life.
knew. So you knew where it was at.
Yeah, I knew where it was to
Yeah.
grab it, so I was able to pop off with Paragus, get 2, and have enough to go on this on turn 2 and swing for lethal. He didn't have enough cards to answer the combo. I dumped out my hand on him.
Okay. So round 3.
Round 3 was really tough. I played against a guy named John.
Was he playing? He's playing the new Gohan stuff.
Yeah.
The blue.
Yeah.
Was it Gohan leader?
Yeah, and that.
Or was he playing like Soul Striker? Was he restanding energy every turn?
Yeah, he was restanding energy.
Okay, so he's probably playing Soul Striker with. Okay, yeah.
And that matchup, game 1, because I didn't know how the dice rolls and everything worked. I won the dice roll, and the last time I played a blue deck, it was this blitz deck that put like 5 or 6 creatures on the board. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep a hand with a Shocking Death Balls in it just to pop off a bunch of his stuff and negate attack. Well, that's not what his game plan was. So
He was going in 10 drops.
yeah, so I kind of got blown out game 1. And then game 2, it was a very grindy game. I actually think I got up to 8 energy. So it was a really grindy game. And then Salzino, I was able to use Dormant to save my ass. He had enough damage.
So that was your draw.
Yeah, Salzino was the draw, and it was enough to swing for game. And that tied it. And with Bandai's thing, that was over after that.
So going forward, you made a shirt.
Yes, I made
You got
it.
that? Are you gonna continue to play this deck?
Yes, I'm only going to be playing this deck.
Yeah.
I even had the hat done. I am in on this. If I win the next one, I will get the Awakened side done.
Hell yeah. Where's it gonna be? On the back?
Yeah, I'll just have
Yeah.
the Awakened side done. I'll have a map made.
Dude, if I had this shirt with the Wake side on the other side, just saying, I would wear this shirt, and then once my leader awakens, I would rip my shirt off and wear it backwards, and then flip it around.
Problem is, it was $30 to have this made.
Exactly.
But-
That's more reason to do it than I would just take it off.
Have the second shirt made.
Yeah, just have the
Right
second
under.
shirt underneath.
And then just pull that one
Because
off.
you don't want to be seeing
Yeah,
it.
you don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to rip
You
it.
don't want to be seeing this
You don't want
underneath.
to rip it.
But yeah, I think Salzino's, there's no energy cost, so why?
It's free?
It is just free, and it's so easy now with your unisons. You get Frieza for free.
Yeah.
So much of your stuff's just free in this deck. This card should not be that easy to cast.
No, it shouldn't. But Bandai made it, and it's probably the best SCR of the game. It's the best or the second best.
Now
It's arguable. There's two really good ones.
I am thinking about testing next week the Ape. I did pick up that SCR just because people are going to think I have this.
No, don't tell them. That's the secret. Yeah, that's the secret.
And
yeah.
I can hit Salzino with it.
Yeah.
I just want to try it because this is actually on loan because I'm trying to find one.
Yep.
And until I find one, I'm going to be using, I think not as good, but it does pop him in case of emergency.
Yeah. Well, the ape SCR will kill any other card in the game. Yeah.
Besides Unisons.
That's what it does. Yeah.
There needs to be an answer to Unisons.
Eventually. Well, you got to attack them.
Yeah, you got to attack them, but there's no just hard. There's hard.
You got to attack them.
There's hard removal for everything else in the game.
Yeah. All right. Once again, this is Colt. This is Burley. He's got a shirt. He's got the hat. He's going to keep playing this, and we will probably see him soon. So once again, everyone, thanks and goodbye.